Let's simulate the SANFL Grand Final. We lost. We lost the SANFL Grand Final to the Port Magpies. How did Port stack their lineup up in the SANFL? Just how? Slee goes in. So too is Isaac Rankin. Do we have anyone playing the ruck for the Crows girls? We're gonna have to play Randall in the ruck. That's the position we need to improve heading into to the next AFL women's season. We need to win this prelim. Yes! Crows are into the grand final. And an 89-point win in the AFL women's. Heatlings recovered. We're going to have to do 5-star flights if it's travelling here. Ballard comes in for Tynan. Benhal comes in for Louise. Oh no, we got no Kane for this one. How are we going to go in the grand final without our best backman? Let's play Sam Berry for this grand final. Have we got the team to beat Collingwood in the AFL Grand Final? Oh man, Collingwood had a few injuries in this already. Can we win the 2025? Let's sort the tactics out. Let's make Matty Greenwood. Let's make Matty Greenwood the spare man. He's very good at that role. Now let's spectate the AFL Grand. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't want to accidentally set a 10 minutes for this grand final. Let's change the quarter length to only 5 minutes. Because in gameplay, can just simulate because gameplay can do 5-minute quarters. Select the uniforms. This is what Collingwood will be rocking in the GF. This is what Adelaide will wear. Jesus Christ, how did Collingwood manage to put Leroy Smith in the ruck? Putting him on Riley O'Brien. Could Matty Greenwood being the spare man work well for the Crows this season?
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the MCG. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic between Collingwood and Adelaide. It's the best of the best. Winner takes all. A season full of twists and turns.
Can we win this 2025 AFL Grand Final for the first of 4 in a row? Players get in the photo. Ready for the big dance. Look at the fans cheering. There goes the Collingwood players. They've been here before.
Joined by Daniel Harper. Great to have you along, Harp. How do you see this one unfold?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. They've been the best side all year, and I think they'll have enough in reserve. That said, I wouldn't be surprised to see this one in the balance late.
Thanks for those insights, Harp.
How did Darcy Cameron get smaller here? Anyways, we'll hand you over to Hutto and the company.
Listen to the roar. It's an atmosphere like no other. Smith wins the first hit out. Mitchell. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Smith with the tap. Cameron. That's a give up. Blasts away. Moore ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Good looking kick. Quality delivery by Foot. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
The runner will be out in a minute. Side bottom. Dangerous to leave on his own. Maynard. It's no place for the faint-hearted. A bit of a panicked handball. Moore leading from the front. Couldn't find a way through. Who's got the wheels? That's a poor place to give the ball back. Towards the boundary line. Greenwood has a way of drawing the footy.
For the perfect start.
He should kick it. He does. He's got the first of the grand final.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Crows on the board early. O'Brien showing his skills. Greenwood, Dawson, some indirect ball movement here. Crunching tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Rucks go at it, like Batman and Robin. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? Myercheck, quick snap, and that's a goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Good match so far. Smith showing his skills. Dawson, Greenwood, too slow. Thought his way through it. Murray, that's sloppy play. Hoskin Elliott, desperate to win it back. Schultz, working hard and presenting well. Looking to get it down there quickly. McStay, boot, ball, goal!
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. The big men fly. Terrific tackle. Can he find a teammate? You asked for it, you got it. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Cumming, showing why he's such a good defender. Cops some unwanted attention. He's been dispossessed. Perryman runs onto it. Kicks inside the forward 50. Cumming continues to be a thorn in their side. The Crows might be about to start something. Curtin can just about have a shot here. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Looking for some quick ball movement. Fogarty getting involved. Walker looms large as usual.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Dacos. That's good work rate. Membry takes the logical option. Useful hand pass. Well played. Delightfully done. Dacos. Smith couldn't burst through. Delivers a long ball. Myercheck couldn't hold it under pressure. Throws it on the boot. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Myercheck. This is a big opportunity.
Already got one today.
Critical contest coming up. That hasn't made the distance. It's a poor result. Millerer has charged into space. Normally delivers. That's a bit of a gift. The Pies look sharp early, but making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. McStay. Hill is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's got it done.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've got their tails up now. Thilthorpe wins it out of the centre. Greenwood, Saligo, bangs it long. Good disciplined defence. Membry swoops. Maynard, he's been busy so far. Dacos got to the right position and hung on. Moore, this is promising. Kicks to space. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. That's a strong mark. Can he finish it off?
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Rankin has his first.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Crows snare a badly needed goal. The big men fly. Greenwood, Keys, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Smith, that's a dreadful hand pass. Membry wins it back. Great mark. They'll bide their time. Good thinking and good execution too. Dacos has found some space. The Pies looking ominous. Punched away. Bouncing ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Fogarty running in support. Rochelle squeezes the kick. Saligo. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Only a few points in it. Both sides are giving it everything. If they can both maintain the great pressure they're applying, it will inevitably become a matter of who will crack first. It might be that a 10-minute period of dominance decides the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Thilthorpe wins it out of the centre. Greenwood. What's he got on offer? Keen to get the ball moving. They could be in front in a minute. Moore doing what he does best. Clever kick. Hill in some space on the wing. That'll work. Dacos all alone in the centre square. He's kicked it high. Oh, there's something to liven up a dull match. That's skillful. The Crows are out of trouble. Ignoring the corridor for now. They're moving the footy well here. He doesn't waste many. This is good ball movement. Soligo. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
One point the difference. Smith wins the tap. Perryman hacking it forward. They've given it back. Murray. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Well-weighted kick, but all on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. Rankin has got loose. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Curtin works hard to present. Neil Bullen thumped away, and out it goes.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Smith showing his skills. They've got good chemistry, those two. He's everywhere at the moment. Cumming thwarts them again. He might have thought about the corridor. Murray gets to the front spot. Frampton went bang. Rochelle, they cannot keep him quiet. The Crows looking dangerous.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Three in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Crows have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Thilthorpe wins it down. Mitchell, Perryman, Crisp. He's got support. Side bottom in the right spot. In the back is the call. They've worked it well. How's the entry? McStay. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
They've kicked well at goal. It's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Smith has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Mitchell. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Smith showing his skills. This is great pressure footy. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Mitchell goes long, but couldn't complete the mark. He's drawn a crowd. We will do it all again.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Rucks go at it. Dacos. He's stopped in his tracks. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Soligo read it well. Fogarty on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Moore makes good contact, bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Crows are really taking it to them today. Smith wins the hit out. Dacos. Michelini gets there first. He's been accosted. Keeps it low. In no man's land. Murray. Millerer. Can he find a teammate? Michelini uses the body well. Lowers the eyes. Fogarty in the clear on centre wing. Keys working hard and being rewarded. Walker. Great body work. Michelini. I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Cameron working hard and presenting well. They need a mark. Saligo tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Schiltz. DiMattia tries to bulldoze his way through. He's off target.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
Looking for a quick transition. Millerer can keep it moving. A chance to clear now. Kicking for his first. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off. Millerer. That's good work rate. What a game he's having. Not on my watch, he says. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Who can get the clearance? Saligo. He's been busy so far. Honours the lead. Neat little stab kick. Rankin. Dangerous to leave on his own. That's good vision. Neil Bullen pushes into space and receives the footy. Myercheck. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Hinge takes an excellent grab. Probing ball. Maynard. Schiltz. Kicks inside the forward 50. Neil Bullen with the big fist. Little one to halfback. Berry with a chance to run. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Searching kick. DiMattia read it well. Great play. O'Brien is there in defence. He's had little impact so far. Murray has charged into space. What can they muster from the back half? Half-time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Crows aren't all that keen on handballing, and why would they be when you're winning so many contested marks? It's a bit of a rinse and repeat scenario at the moment. Win ball, kick ball, mark ball. It's monotonous but mightily effective, and I think we have to expect it to continue because the opposition just don't seem to have any way of counteracting it. If what you're doing is working, you'd be silly to change it, no matter how bored the rest of us might get.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. The big men fly. Saligo leading from the front. Moore is racking up spoils. Curtin, it's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Crows by 11. Big clearance to win here. Good ruck work and good roving too. Side bottom into the action again already. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He converts and narrows the margin.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today. But he made that one count.
One kick game again. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Saligo, Greenwood, Berry. No one can mark. Frampton, clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. He's leading all comers for disposals. Dacos in the clear. Can he hit a target? Well played. That might have been dropping the ball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Walker, Murray. Rochelle has a vice-like grip.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Frampton has found some space. McStay makes position. That's skillful. Mitchell all alone in the centre square. Cameron. Rankin clears the area. DiMattia called for a push. What's he got on offer? Delivers to centre half forward. Myercheck finds himself unattended.
You'll have to give it a ride to get it home from there.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
He's a class act in that forward 50. That was a difficult kick, but he made it look simple.
This is a pulsating grand final. Hope you're loving it at home. Smith punches it out of the ruck. Mitchell, Perryman, keen to get the ball moving. That one was not open to interpretation.
It's a hot footy today.
Inside 50 with the kick. Curtin, panicked under pressure. Berry, good tackle. They've got them on the overlap. Fogarty drops into the hole and marks.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Touch and go. Misses.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
No time like the present. Frampton with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. Can he impose himself on the match? The kick is precise. They could almost have raffled it. The Pies might be about to start something. The Crows on the ball now. Walker had his name written all over it.
We kick this more often than not.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
The Crows are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. O'Brien gets his hand to it. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Important clearance here. They're playing for keeps. He's kicked it the wrong way. Which way will it bounce? Fogarty, all on his own. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Moore wins it back. Great mark. Membry. Perryman takes a beauty. Hoskin Elliott can run and gun. Time to turn on the Jets. Berry, he's generally a good kick. Rankin got to the right position and hung on. He's got under that one. Ryan doesn't want to turn it over there. He's hit up the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Cameron works hard to present. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Rankin making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Mitchell. Murray gets back and should repel. Cumming. Dacos got a fist in. Saligo. Is that holding the ball? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's been quiet. Walker. This is good footy. Goes long. Greenwood gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Dawson dishes it off. It's a hot footy. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Crows have one hand on the cup. The big men fly. Had some assistance. Almost threw it out. Under pressure. Saligo, desperate to win it back. Sets it up to a dangerous spot. Brown outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Brown, when no one's coming, he punches it through and they are flying.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Crows by 25. The big men fly. Mitchell, Cameron. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Hinge went bang. But Berry runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. That's a strong mark. This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Fogarty, will he look for a target or go himself?
This would make it very difficult indeed.
That's not going to be a goal. The Pies wriggle off the hook. They need a spark. It's a dreadful mistake. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Pies are in danger of being run over. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Greenwood, what's he got on offer? The Crows have winners everywhere.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Fogarty, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Crows have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please. O'Brien has probably got the points at this stage. Greenwood, Saligo, good build-up. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Frampton pushes into space and receives the footy. What can they build here? Side bottom can keep it moving, and they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The ump calls play on. Side bottom, Maynard in the clear on centre wing. Mitchell, strong grab. When one tackle just won't do, he seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Quality delivery by foot. The Pies forcing them out wide. Neil Bullen, dangerous to leave on his own, wanting to get on with the job. They're cutting them to ribbons. They're keeping the ball well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dacos mops that one up. Ineffective disposal. Side bottom. That's good work rate. Can he be the fire starter? Honours the lead. The Pies can build something here. Saligo took him high. Mitchell with a chance to run. Not a lot of positives today. Looking to peg one back. Cumming is there to thwart that play. Searching kick. Curtin has got loose. Normally delivers. Keys read it well and claims the mark. That's good vision. Decides to go. They're running rings around them. DiMattia with the big fist. Mitchell should be in the votes today. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. O'Brien with the tap. Dawson hunting the footy. Saligo. No two ways about that one. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good work rate. The Crows look well drilled. That's careless kicking. Side bottom. Hill has found some space. What's he got on offer? The Pies have been out of sorts. Schiltz on a lead. This is more positive. But wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're a pleasure to watch. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. The Crows continue to do as they wish. Well played. Can he hit a target? Rochelle has got off the chain. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. They've got time to put the kettle on. Miller takes an excellent grab. They've opened them up here. Curtin presents in space. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Crisp in the clear. Tries a safe ball. The Pies are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. That's a bit of a gift. I've liked his game today. Frampton, we've seen that before. Keys, he's put it through.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job of limiting his influence.
It's just about time for them to celebrate. What a performance this has been. Smith wins it. Mitchell, Cameron, kicks inside the forward 50. Oh, there's something to liven up a dull match. They're leading them a merry dance. Gee, they're playing well. It's a dominant display. Cameron intercepts. Can they find a late goal? The kick was centimetre perfect. Maynard, side bottom, can run with the footy. Cumming continues to be a thorn in their side. They've found the magic formula. O'Brien doesn't often waste it. Berry has charged into space. Kicks to centre wing. Rochelle makes position. The Pies are chasing tail. Rankin working hard and being rewarded. No one's home and this will come back. He's been quiet. Hill thought his way through it. Frampton squeezes the kick. Murray spoils. Curtin, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The Crows are ready to pop the corks as they set up for what might be the last stoppage of the season. It's over! They've done it! Look at the ecstasy on
Well,
their
that's the
faces.
first of four in a
They
row.
are the premiers, and they will celebrate long and hard.
With
Bob's
amends
here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, huh?
after 27
The Crows
long years.
were challenged
The
early,
Adelaide
but never really
Crows
felt like they were going to lose
are
today.
premiers.
The Stars stood up and led the way, and every player played their role. It's a true team performance that's given their season the reward it deserved.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Harv.
while we wait for this whole Calamarchi thing to go through. Let's do a deal with the site of another club. Thinking Melbourne. We all know Matt Crouch retired in real life. So we're trying to get into Melbourne just for a late pick. And next deal. Can we get Sam Draper? Can we get him out of Essendon? Maybe for a swap of future thirds. He only just came back from injury this year. And the Bombers are happy to accept. Where's Archie? Out of all this. There he is. And there we go. We've accepted the deal to bring Callum Archie to the Adelaide Crows for next year. And we're also bringing Sam Draper to the Adelaide Crows. Next team we're dealing with is the Saints. We're giving the Saints Lockie Scholl, Chase Jones, Lockie Scholl, Chase Jones, Carl Gallagher, the Big 27 trade accepted with the Saints. Next trade, we're doing a deal with the Tigers. We're sending a homesick Luke Nankervis off the punt road in return for pick 41. Underwood's retired. This one. Could be like that bizarre deal that brought Dan Curvis to punt road. He's on the watch list, Underwood. Bring him out of retirement. Well, Ben Miller got dealt to the Gold Coast just to reunite with Hardwick. Next trade, we're doing a deal with the West Coast Eagles. I'm going to give West Coast Braden Cook, James Borlace. I think we're kind of clearing out the joint a little bit. Pick 42. Even though we have just won the premiership, still trying to save some room for this, some draft picks. And we get a deal accepted, a new contract accepted. Next trade we're doing a deal with Port Adelaide. Sending Harry Schellenberg. And I think pick 29 and a future first to Port Adelaide for a future second. And one of their best players, Miles Bergman. Meaning, well, we got our reverse Rory Atkins sorted for season 2.